Today, I want to continue from yesterday and talk more about this email I received on how do I make current customers more profitable. I'll take that part of the question. The whole idea here, gang, is to make you more profitable, learn from others' mistakes. So let me tell you a story on this because this is really interesting. And I think it's very typical and very classic in the sense that this client, former client, was basically what they did was they sold subscriptions, okay? And they're customer to customer, so they were individuals. What they did was they come around to the end of the year and cash flow is typically low. Seasonally, that's just the way their business worked. And so they decided to boost it with a Black Friday sale. And it was phenomenally successful. They sold a bunch of, and they decided to sell annual memberships. They had different tiers and levels and things, but they just focused on the annual one. They sold a lot of them and it worked. I mean, it really boosted cash flow. But here was the problem that they didn't realize was that their current price for an annual subscription was really very low margin. I do believe it was profitable, but not by very much. When they dropped it in the Black Friday sale, they did two things occurred. One, they took existing memberships that they had and they discounted them, and they were below margin, which they didn't realize. The other thing they did was then they brought in a few new, they did get some new members from this, which was good, but they locked them in at this low rate, below break even. Well, they didn't feel it because what happened was they were in the low part of the year, right? And so they come around to the spring and summer. Those are all good times of the year, but they start hitting late summer, early fall, cash flow, seasonal starts to drop. And what happens is they have a huge cash crisis. Now, what they realized this in the late summer. And in fact, I helped them realize this. And so what we did was we began to work margins, we repriced, and we also trimmed every possible expense. So we worked the margin from both sides and got through no Black Friday sale again. And what happened was their margins definitely widened. They added new memberships, and by the end of the year, they were much more profitable than they had been a year ago. I hope this gives you some ideas for your business. Go get them.